Police officers are the first responders to most domestic and family violence incidents in New South Wales. They play a critical role in keeping victims safe, in dealing with offenders and applying for protection orders. Domestic and family violence is about 40% of the work of the New South Wales Police Force. In 2022, officers attended almost 500 incidents each day. So, if police don't investigate allegations of domestic and family violence well, then victims are at risk. Offenders aren't dealt with, there's a risk that the violence will continue, and victims can be reluctant to contact police in the future. For these reasons, the Commission wanted to get an understanding of how police were responding to domestic and family violence. We've published a report that is available on the website for the Law Enforcement Conduct Commission. The Commission looked at data that we could easily access, and this was over 200 complaint investigations that were associated with a police response to domestic and family violence incidents. The data covered a 4-year period. We saw poor record-keeping practices and inadequate training for police. For example, there were times when a victim had reported violence to police, but there was no police record of the victim's report. There were occasions when no statement was taken from the victim and there was no attempt to take statements from other witnesses. Sometimes the police did not apply for an apprehended domestic violence order when we thought one was needed. We also saw that police had problems managing conflicts of interest when another police officer was said to be involved in the domestic or family violence. So what did the Commission recommend? Police need to keep a clear record of each domestic or family violence report. If a person involved has firearms, there should be a record of those firearms being seized or secured. There should be better officer training in investigating domestic or family violence, and this training should be mandatory. We suggested improvements too to the way that conflicts of interest are managed when it is a police officer who is involved in the domestic or family violence incident. The New South Wales Police Force has declared domestic and family violence to be a major priority. The force plans significant changes to the way it manages and investigates this crime. And the Commission's role is to independently oversight the New South Wales Police Force. For this reason, we will carefully monitor how the New South Wales Police Force changes the way it responds to domestic and family violence issues.